Alrighty here, ladies and gentlemen. In today's video, we are going to be ranking Pixar movies. So that will be anything from Cars to The Incredibles to Toy Story, etc. It may or may not have all of them on here. I'm not 100% sure because I didn't make the list. I kind of just grabbed what was there readily available for me. But for now, let's get on into this video here. We're going to start things off with A Bug's Life. This is a movie I grew up on quite a bit throughout my early years. So for now, I'm gonna put it at B, just because I do think a lot of these other movies are way, way better. But we'll move on here to Brave, which I think is another B tier movie. I probably won't put it any higher than that. I did enjoy it. I will watch it. So moving on from there, we have Cars, S tier. It's like my favorite animated movie ever, so it's going S tier. No argument. I'm not making one. That is just like a great movie overall, and that's what I'm gonna go with. Cars 2, I'd probably put C tier. Simply just because I think it's my least favorite of the three. It's just not that well done. It's not bad, I'll watch it, but it's not my favorite. Next up, Cars 3, I'd probably put at A tier. I thought it was like almost as good as the first Cars. It's probably my second favorite of the three, so I'd probably put it no higher than A tier. Coco, I've never seen. Finding Dory, I'd probably put B tier. I prefer Finding Nemo over Finding Dory. Finding Dory wasn't bad by all means, but again, it wasn't up to the expectations of Finding Nemo for me. But again, I grew up on Finding Nemo, so there's high expectations for that. Speaking of Finding Nemo, it's gonna be A tier. Love the movie. It's a great original movie. Probably put that above Cars 3. Inside Out, shockingly, I haven't actually seen yet, and I need to watch it because we do have a second one coming out this year. Luca, I have also never seen. Monsters Inc., that is an S tier movie. That is one of my favorite movies to watch, and that's why it's going up there. Monsters University, again, not one of my favorites there, but I'd probably put it here in B tier. Just never, I've only seen it like once or twice, and it doesn't live up to, honestly, I'm probably going to put it here. It just doesn't live up to the expectations as the first one. Onward, I love this movie. It's going to be an S tier for me. Um, Great character choices, like actor wise, and I honestly thought it was just a really great movie. Ratatouille, my second favorite Pixar movie. Love that movie. Cars is still my favorite, but Ratatouille is right there as well. Never seen Soul, but I've heard it's really good, so I do need to watch that. The Good Dinosaur I've never seen as well, so that's another one I do need to watch. Incredibles 2. Okay, I don't think this movie is as good as the first one. Although I think they are on the same tier, personally, I would put it up here. Jack Jack is phenomenal in this movie. I love him. Great, great movie with Jack Jack. The original Credibles, put up here in this tier as well. I'd honestly probably put these above Cars 3 for now, because I'd probably watch these before. No, I lied. I'd probably watch Cars 3 before those two, but we will do that. Incredibles, great movie. I loved it. Grew up on it. Good stuff. Turning Red, I've seen like one time. I'd probably put it high in B tier. Not a bad movie. Not like my go-to of the bunch, but none of these really are my go-to. A Bug's Life, I might even move up one because I do love that movie. But the original Toy Story is goated. Like, I don't care what anyone says. The first two, I think, are really, really good. Speaking of the second one, we're going to put it up there. I love the first two. Both are really well done, and I enjoy watching them. Toy Story 3, I'd probably put high end B tier. I do thoroughly like it, but not as much as these other ones. Toy Story 4, could care less for it. I don't know if I'd put it in D tier at all. No, I'd probably leave it right there, but it was pretty good. Next up, we got Up. Up has to go up there. Actually, I'd probably put it high end A tier. It's a pretty solid movie, and I do enjoy watching it. I'd probably watch it after all these, but it's still up there. Next up, we got Wall-E. It's another one that I do enjoy quite a bit, and again, I don't watch it as much as the other ones, so I'm gonna put it right there for now. D tier, we have Lightyear. I have nothing good to say about that, so I'll just leave it there. It wasn't great. I watched it one time, and I'm never gonna watch it again, probably. So, Elemental, love me or hate me, probably hate me. want to put it up here because it wasn't actually bad, but I probably put it like right up in here. It is an A tier movie. I know it took like a lot of heat, but it was actually relatively good, and I did personally enjoy the movie quite a bit. So there's that. Again, pretty solid. I think this is actually pretty solid in what I would actually keep it. I don't know if I would change anything here. Because I do love these movies. These ones are pretty solid as well. I think I'll end it there. I think that's a pretty good list right now. If you guys would change anything around, please let me know in the comments. Again, some of these I have not seen yet, so I'd probably would put Inside Out probably within this S or A tier from what I've heard. Soul would probably be up there as well because I've heard that's really good, and yeah. But if you change anything around, let me know in the comments. Again, this is just my list, so don't be toxic. Like, there's no need for it. We all have different opinions, so if you would change anything around, let me know. If you're gonna be toxic, your message is just gonna be deleted. It's that simple. So don't be toxic, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one.